Alright guys, here we have the Bantam box. Sorry I can't get my pictures up. This is what it looks like without the cap. When you get it, the borrow will have a little silicone plug in there. You gotta pull it out with tweezers. The plug makes it 2 millimeters or 2 milliliters juice capacity. So you just have to pull it out. I like how they have that a black O-ring to give it that blacked out look instead of the red one. So the chip is going to be on the top. The mod only does 30 watts. There's no temp control, no pre-boost, can't cut off the screen. The only thing you can do is flip the screen orientation to where it's facing either this way or that way. On the back it says Bantam box. The panels that come with it, they're different than the regular billet box panels. They have like I don't know if you can see it, but there's some kind of coating on there. It makes it have like a shiny appearance. I actually like that better than the regular billet box. I bought two of the Bantams boxes. So this is the second one is gonna be right there. Here it is next to the billet box. It's like the same width as the billet box. It's just shorter, you know. So it's just a shorter setup. Now the button is a little different. The button on the regular billet box is completely flat. The button on here is concave. It has like a little indentation in it. As far as the doors, I think there's some movement on this one, on this side, that has the borrow tank and everything in it. This side has less movement. There's still a little movement, but it's not as much. But it's nothing really that you're gonna notice. Oh, I also forgot to point out that for the battery, there's a built-in battery strap, so that's good. The battery's really easy to get in and out of there. I haven't had any problems putting in any borrow tanks, any bridges. I used the vape shell, the A tank with the EUC coils. I used the knowledge coils. I mean, pretty much if you can fit the A tank in there with the EUC, you can fit anything as far as I'm concerned. That's the most difficult one, and it also, of course, still has the same connection that the regular billet box has. The mod is it's lighter than I thought it was gonna be. It has a good weight to it. Doesn't feel like really terribly heavy, but it's not too light. Now here we have, this Ultra mod right here. This is a Limelight 5050. This is a MOSFET only mini borrow. I don't have anything in it right now. And it has the RAM chip, which is a proprietary chip made by Limelight. Now, as you can see, the mods are basically the same size. The Bantam is barely slightly bigger, like 2 millimeters, because even though they say the 50 is called 5050, it's not 50 millimeters, it's actually like 52 something. But it's literally, it's very, very negligible. You can barely tell. Like, you know, if you ask me which mod, you know, would I rather have, would I rather have a Limelight 5050, or would I rather have the Bantam? I'm gonna say the Bantam, and it's not because of the price. either. I can, obviously I already have a 50-50, but immediately when I got the 50-50, one of the things that I don't like about it is this 510 nut right here. It sits really deep down in here. You feel like you gotta wrench down on the mod to get the connection. I always feel like I'm gonna, break the mod. I also conned it on. It's kind of fidgety, but now that I had it for a few weeks, it's a lot easier to get it cut on. But I mean, it's a MOSFET. It's a MOSFET in a with 18 through 50, so you're limited. But with this, you got that power. Now the battery life, you want good battery life, you gotta put like a high coil, like a 1.8. Like, okay, in this I took the boiler out, but I did have a Nautilus coil, a Nautilus 1.8, and I've been vaping. Currently it's 11 o'clock at night. I've been vaping this since 2 o'clock this afternoon, and I've been vaping at 10 watts, and I'm at 66% battery on the Keep Power batteries. I actually prefer the vape cells over the Keep Power. I just ordered some more batteries today, so I have like 24 or something, 18 through 50s. But there we have all the boxes, and just in case you guys didn't know, there's some other mini billet boxes that are coming out. They're gonna have DNA 60s, but they're gonna look like small squonkers. They're not gonna be this shape, and I prefer this shape. I think it's better. I got this thing. I instantly was like, this is the device. This was what I wanted. I love it. If you run it at, like I got this one has the, this one's got the EUC coil in it. It's 0.5. And currently I've been vaping this for, I don't know, a few hours. I'm vaping at 23 watts. 66. But if you chain vape it with this coil, it lasts you like an hour and a half. But if you just vape every now and then, I got a lot of mods, so it doesn't really apply to me. But you gotta realize the limitations of the battery. It's all about, it's the battery. If you realize the limitations of the battery, then you'll be good. If you don't know the limitations of 18 through 50, then you're gonna hate the mod. But take the mod for what it is, and what it is, it is a replaceable, like, pod system, but better. Or if you're like me, you just like small setups, it's a replaceable setup. Take out what you run errands, lay in bed, watch a movie, vape. But I definitely think it's well worth the money. I paid $75 for it. But if you had like a group buy, it only costs like $55. So once Fast Tech gets them and their other competitors or whoever, the price should be, I say, between $50 and $60. And they're still gonna make a good profit, because if just a normal person can get that $55 price, then they're getting a way better price than we are. Now this thing right here costs 160 euros. So the total price for these two that I bought was it was 174. I got DHL shipping, so it costs 174 for the two Bantams. And you get the Nautilus coil adapter, the Kanger coil adapter. They also send you Nautilus coil, and you get the Kanger rebuildable. This is a stock drip tip. It comes in it. It's actually pretty nice. I actually like it. But I got these like fake Apollo drip tips or whatever, the Hellfire ones. I like them. I got them in like 3 colors. They got black, old tone, and like a stainless steel one. But like I said, if you want like a small device, you like a billet, but you just don't like the size of the billet box, which I don't. The billet box is too big. The only reason I even have this is because I wanted to practice building on a Boro, building the bridges, which I didn't even do. And then let me just say that the best coil that I know of for the billet box is the EUC coils. I've been rocking my EUC coil, one coil, for almost 2 months. I change the flavor like all the time, and the coil just keeps on living. So get you EUC coils, get the 8 and get the coils. Make sure you gotta get the sleeve that goes with it. But definitely, I would buy this over this. Like I'm a big Limelight fan, but just for practicality, just having that ability to change your wattage, because the 18350 it dies off so quickly, and the vape degrades so much so quickly. So the ability to be able to maintain that same vape is critical. But like if you had 18650, it wouldn't be such a big deal. But you got 18350, and so it's just so much more noticeable, and it just makes the vaping experience so much more unpleasant. But so overall, I love the Bantam. I love it. I talked to SXK. They said they're gonna make some doors, accessories, whatnot. I asked them if they could make make this out of Delrin, or Ultim one, a PC one, poly, whatever. But once this mod, gets out, I really think it's gonna blow up. Hardly anybody has it right now. There's no big sites with it, and I really think it's just gonna be really popular. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you can tell, like the button is on the buttons on the it's not the same like button on the regular billet box. It's like more to the left. The button on this one is it's in the center. Originally I was concerned about that, but when you hold it, it's really comfortable. If I'm turning it like this side, I got small hands, so it feels kind of like I had to do like that. But I just hold it like this, and I just found it comfortable like this to vape. Like you just press the button like that. But I love it. I'm gonna buy like 5 more of these. That's how much I like it. Hurry up and get them in fast check. And guys, just be on the lookout for them. Thanks.